Welcome once again to the Grenadine Sailing Tournament. Today is day two of competition. But before we get to that, we have Albert, the man who's running all of this stuff. Albert, we just want to reflect on yesterday, day one of competition. We, first, management-wise, like in everything else, this is the fourth edition of the tournament. Started out with some teething problems. I don't know if you could just take us through some of those little things you had to get out of the way.
Well, it is a very challenging thing to do. I still have to thank the members who are actually in it. Some of
Right.
them are very, baby step in it. They really
Uh-huh.
don't have the much experience, but I think from yesterday, they will learn, and
Great.
this is actually a learning process for them.
Hmm.
So I think we had a late start
Yeah.
again because of the wind. We tried to do a late start because we realized that the weather would
Hmm.
actually start cutting in the afternoon,
Oh,
right?
great,
So
great.
really should have done two races yesterday,
Ah,
but because of the wind situation, we decided to start a bit late, right? And I have to thank the sailors who come from Beckway and Karaku
okay, yeah.
to actually realize that, hey, the wind is blowing, um, but they will still come. A few of them,
Yeah.
send regrets that they didn't make it because of the wind, But I think it is in a good. I think we're going in a very good good footstep of actually bringing back real good competition
Yes.
in the Grenadines. And Canoun is actually the mega for sailing, because of
Uh,
the challenges of the water.
okay,
It's
okay.
completely different to Beckway and Karaku,
Hmm.
where we go for racing.
Oh,
Canoun is one of the
okay.
bring out the best in the sailors. And I think it's a good challenging thing, and I think we're on the right track.
Well, I'm not a sea person, but I can tell you, when you look at the waters between Karakou and Myro, you really get that impression.
No,
But
not,
it's a lot of drama that you can get.
no, not Karaku, it's Myron Canoun.
Myron Kanawan. Myron Kanawan, thanks
Yeah.
so much. But another thing that from our team point of view, we were also telling you we're very much impressed with the number of young crew members that are here, but they're very serious.
No,
They're very
I think
competitive.
one of the good things about it, I had really discovered that in Petit Martinique regatta. I
Ah.
was really impressed when I see the amount of young guys. 90% of the guys who
Hmm.
actually in racing in Petit Martinique last year,
Yeah.
it was young guys,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I think we start now getting a breeding ground back. And only in Canoun here, we don't have much of that,
Oh, okay.
the guys, so
Because really and
we
truly, I don't think any Kanawan boat participated yesterday.
Well, actually, no, and I think people are looking at it from a different perspective.
Oh, okay.
We in the council is looking at more race.
Hmm.
We are not taking anything from anybody,
Yeah, yeah.
right? What we should do is actually come together to make it a good product,
Right,
right? Because
right.
we are looking. I mean, now this is our first year,
Hmm.
and next year we are looking to go a higher height. We
Okay.
are looking to bring international race to Canoan. We have the marina. We should say thank God for the marina that we have here,
Yeah.
that we could use it as a tourism product.
Hmm.
And again, a lot of people talk about the date is so early in the year, but I am saying no.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
In any weather, you have ups and downs.
Right,
All right.
right, right.
You have St. Lucia had a race in the international race in December.
Hmm.
Barbados had one in January.
Okay.
Also, Grenada had one in January. And when we look at the calendar of events to the Caribbean,
Right.
this is the only time we could have squeezed our sailing event, right?
And you
Yeah.
could be hoping that given those series of events that are happening before yours, there is possibility that you could get a spillover.
Definitely so,
Right, right, right.
definitely so.
Okay.
Because there is a race, actually, a yacht race, I think, coming from Trinidad up to Grenada. And the guys were saying it is now good for them because
They come.
next year they come straight to Canoan.
Nice, nice,
Right? So,
nice, nice.
sometimes you have to program it
Okay.
and to
Okay.
make sure that everybody get a little
Good.
bit of it. We even have two boats actually from St. Bart's and
Yeah.
actually one from Antigua.
Hmm.
They should have, they're based in Grenada. They should have been come up.
Should have
The
been.
guys
Yeah.
fly already to Grenada
Okay.
to come up, but because of the wind
The
condition,
wind. Right.
and it's good for our local tourism. You know, it's good to get the grenadines back, that we could actually use that as a product for our local tourism,
Good, good.
where we then have international tourism,
Yeah.
right? But I think it is a good thing for the grenadines. I don't see how we are not using it. We should be the best in the Caribbean. The Grenadines are the gem of the Antilles. You know,
Yep.
I am saying that for years now. We have the product, and we need to use the product. So we want
Precisely.
people to come on board with us,
Good.
to continue to work to make Canoun the hub of the Grenadines. We have a jet port, we have the marina,
Yeah.
we have, um, Mandarin, now we have Tambourine is actually changing its face again. So we in Canoun here, we seen it that, hey, we have the potential.
Right.
All we have to use it.
Okay. Let's talk about today now. What are the plans for today? How many races we going to be
Well,
doing?
we do one yesterday, so we have to do two races today,
Today,
to
yeah.
make it, to come up with the
Okay.
definitely the winner.
Would they
Right.
be as long as what we had
No,
yesterday?
the people in the village could enjoy today, because
Ah,
what we're doing a called a harbor race, right?
okay.
We're going down to the airport, back up to the point you see called Jupiter Point,
Right.
into the harbor. So we're doing 2 laps.
So persons
So
can be
people
on the shoreline
right
here.
on the shoreline and see everything that's happening.
Great, great,
Right? We
great.
have the kids. I mean, I was very impressed with the kids yesterday.
Yeah.
Especially they have the ladies. I mean, the ladies come out on top yesterday. They really done it.
Yes,
And
yes,
I
yes.
want to, get more ladies involved. You know, I had my daughter there, and she called me
Yeah.
last night because she sees in Facebook. She said, "Hey, daddy, I should be there," because she is actually a product
Uh-huh.
from the
Okay.
same thing that we are doing, from the optimist. The kids are really
There were
doing good.
two nice contests on the waters that we identified. The two boats from Myro, I think the all female crew and God's Angels. The other one thing was Galaxy or something like that, or
No,
Glacier.
Glacier.
Right. And then you had the two boats from Karakou.
Yeah, but
Those
Glacier,
two, they were
Glacier is actually from Caribou.
Yeah, Caribou,
But there's
right,
two
right.
there's two ladies and Glacier.
Also on Glacier.
They're
Yes, yes,
they're
yes.
just doing wonderful job. They
Yes.
are very, for me, I think they take an edge of the men, because they are very in it.
They
I
are, they
think
are.
they will make international sailors
They are.
if they continue that way. They're really good.
So I think today the contest will continue and really I think it's good for the first time out. It's a new event, as you indicated sometime when we were in the studio, and for a new event, it has hit the ground running.
Well, definitely so. It's a lot of hard work. I
Yeah.
mean, again, I want to thank all the persons who take part to make it success. It is very good. I think I say again, we're on the right track. We want to thank all our sponsors,
Yeah.
to be part of it, especially Sandy Lane Marina and Grenadines Estate. They're really on board with us, because I think they're smart business people.
Oh.
They are seeing it,
See the potential.
the potential of it,
Potential.
right? And if
Yeah.
they walk along and with the community and walk along with us, I think everybody are going to benefit to the long run.
And from the feedback you've been getting, that we've been getting, the social media posts seem to be spreading the word very quickly.
Very quickly, I think this is the thing about social media now.
Yeah,
It
yes.
goes viral very fast.
Okay, so it's all set for next year. I mean, from the feedback you're getting, you already have an idea how you could start putting the groundwork.
Definitely. In another 2 weeks after this,
Yes.
we're gonna start planning for next year.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
We're gonna see all our teething problems that we have,
Right,
and
right.
try to correct it, get more persons involved who are in the sailing part of it. Even,
Yes.
we have show activities today, right? And make it a calendar. We want to be a calendar event for Canoun.
yeah. But the other
right through.
aspect of it, though, we want to let our listeners and viewers know that the Canoun Island Council, not just about sports. Some may just see, okay, well, they're having a sporting function, but your role is also a broader societal
Definitely,
effort. Yeah.
I mean, the Canoun Island Council been around for over 10 years or more.
Ah,
I
great,
mean,
great.
we actually had started off where we work with the community, we work with developers, we work with the government,
good.
and we give at
Say
least,
forming that link,
yeah,
that social
we,
link.
we give about over 30 something scholarship for
Oh,
kids
great.
over the
Okay,
years. A
okay,
lot of people
okay.
really don't know because what happened, we don't blow our trumpet too much. Right? And I think that is the problem.
Maybe now you can't really hide.
Yeah, so that is one of the
Yes.
problem is we do a lot of cleanup campaign. We used to have a
Okay.
best village competition,
Ah, good,
and we used
good.
to have. I mean, we had dubbed May month as environmental awareness month for Canoun. So we used to
Okay.
have a cleanup campaign. Then we have a saraka behind that because May month is into the rainy season.
Ah.
So we used to have like quadrille dancing
Okay.
and so
Okay.
and the village that won that competition, we used to have we call the saraka. So everybody bring whatever they want and we cook and we enjoy ourselves, you know.
So the inclusion of the Judy Boucher show is forming part of that aspect of.
Yeah, that part of the culture we're gonna continue. And again last night we wanna thank the people who had come out. But
Yeah.
next year we should be able to host maybe a blues fest.
Yeah, yeah.
Some kind of fest along with
something
with,
that has its own DNA
yeah,
for this.
definitely.
For this,
So like for the
island.
opening, we should be able to bring in maybe international artists to
Yeah,
Canoun.
yeah.
As I say, we have a product that we can use
Okay.
tourism-wise. Our own local tourism, I think we can do a lot
Great.
from it. As I say, we have the resort, you have the marina. If you get good sponsors, you could bring in international artists,
Okay.
right? So people from St. Vincent could come down. What I am urging people to do in Canoun is to go more bread and breakfast
Oh, yes.
place.
Yes,
So
yes,
people
yes.
from the Caribbean, from St. Vincent, could able to come down to Canoun
And
and have
I've seen a
a
lot of that.
reasonable place to stay.
Seen a lot of
Not
that, yeah.
everybody be able to go up to
To
Mandarin.
those major,
right,
yeah, yeah.
right, major hotels. So
Right.
we need to do that to create our tourism product better, that
Great.
people could actually come to Canoun, create our own economy, for our own self, that we can actually spread it and be the people are growing are very independent. We grow that way. That is
Yes.
part of us.
Yes.
So what I want people to understand, try to be more independent.
Good.
Right? It's very, very important that we have to try to be more independent than dependent people, dependent on ourselves. This is what we know. Sailing, this is what we know. It's actually to do things for yourself.
Correct.
To make life.
Interesting you should make that point because you had a shot yesterday. I don't need therapy and all I need was my boat.
Exactly. When I do have my boat, man, it
Yes,
is,
yes, yes, yes.
that
That's
is,
so
it
good.
is,
That's
yeah,
so
because
good.
it's sailing we know. We grow up in the water here,
Yes, yes.
And, I'm asking people today to come out to support, the council, whatever we do, and we support. I mean, look, I am saying for next year, because we start planning this year,
Yeah, yeah.
that if you have a trip from St. Vincent, Beckway, Musty,
Ooh.
Myro,
Yeah.
Union Island,
I see what you're talking
Karaku, Pitimati, come to Canoun. Look at the revenue with the local people are going to generate. The supermarket, the restaurant, the bars, whatever.
Already-
So I'm saying we could actually do things for ourselves.
Well, already I think with you having mentioned that the concept of a team or so that you already start pushing it.
Yeah, we already, and I mean, it is in our planning of my head,
Right,
so we can
right.
get like the drummer group from Union Island. We could get the cultural people from Karaku.
Yes.
Karaku, one thing with Karaku and Pidimandik and Union Island, they maintain the culture. Very, very important. And
Okay.
we need to do it here so
Yes.
we can actually, bring the whole Grenadines back together.
Right, right.
We have Beckway. They have they still have country and western.
Oh, yes,
I
oh,
really
yes.
they could bring that back. So we could link it.
Correct, correct.
Everything that we could link it. It's just that we have to sell out what we have.
Okay.
It's very important.
All right, we know you're very busy.
Yeah,
I
so-
want to make sure you get around to what you're doing. So we'll find some time to chit chat again and do a total reevaluation of what would have been done.
So I used to say thank you. Nice Radio is one of our major, is our major
Yes,
station.
and on
that
behalf
carry
of
it.
management, we want
Yeah.
to say thank you for looking towards us in
Yeah.
helping promoting your product.
Yeah, and we want to thank you all very much too. I mean, I want to thank Dougie, for he had actually helped us a lot to actually promote this this part of it.
And you would realize the night you were on a Wednesday night, and by morning we had a promotion running.
Yeah, definitely so, definitely so. Right?
All right.
So thanks again, and thanks to
Yes,
everybody
Albert.
come out and support
Right.
the sailing today, support the kids.
Yep.
Especially the kids. Those kids from Myro, I say, they
Yes,
do
yes,
really
yes.
good, and those guys from Beckway, we want to thank them very much and continue to to lift the whole sports here together.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good second day.